Hello viewers, welcome to the Dateline Northeast, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and the highlights of today's program are: Assam girl clinches gold in World Youth Women's Boxing Championship. 11th Manipur Polo International attracts professional polo players from around the world. Rare heritage site in Mizoram attracts tourists. And Saras Fair held in Meghalaya to empower rural entrepreneurs. Well, in yet another major achievement in the world of sports, a young girl from the northeastern state of Assam, Ankushita Boro, clinches gold in the recently held World Youth Women's Boxing Championship, making the entire northeast region proud. Let's have a quick overview of the boxing championship, hosted by the beautiful city of Guwahati. It was a proud moment for the whole nation as 5 girls from the remotest corner of the country created history by claiming 5 gold medals in different weight categories. It was an outstanding performance by the young Indian players in the All India Boxing Association World Youth Women's Boxing Championship held at Nabin Chandra Bordoloi Indoor Stadium in Assam's Guwahati city. When it comes to sports, the Northeast region has nurtured and produced some of the best boxers of the country who have made the entire nation proud. For more than a decade, Indian women's boxing has been synonymous to Olympic bronze medalist boxer Mary Kom. In yet another milestone, Ankushita Boro, hailing from Nagaigairuni village in Assam, shone in the boxing championship as she clinched the 5th gold by showcasing some of her best skills and tactics during her bout against Russia's Ekaterina Dyanik in the 64 kg final. She was adjudged the best boxer in the tournament.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और आप सबको थैंक यू इतना सपोर्ट करने के लिए मुझे और थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू.
Belonging to a mediocre family in the remotest corner of the region, Boro, despite all odds and hardships, broke all the shackles and stood high, giving a tough fight against her Russian counterpart. Boro took up boxing in 2012 and her concerted efforts made her win the Best Boxer award at the district level in 2013, a state gold in 2015 and also a bronze medal in 2017 in Youth Nationals. Boro was sent to Sports Authority of India's Golaghat Centre, where she took the first step of her journey towards becoming a boxer. People from around the country were seen celebrating Boro as well as other pugilists' victories as their unparalleled performances put India on the world map. The players were seen in tears at the end of the contest as for them, it was something they have dreamt of ever since they started their career.
आज के दिन के लिए मैं बहुत इंतजार किया मतलब 6 मंथ से हम लोग प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं उससे भी पहले से हम लोग प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं सो फाइनली आज गोल्ड एंड बेस्ट बॉक्सर मुझे मिला सो मुझे बहुत प्राउड मतलब फील हो रहा है और इंडिया के लिए हम लोग 5 गोल्ड मेडल और बेस्ट बॉक्सर लाके दिया सो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और सबको थैंक यू मतलब इतना इंडिया को सपोर्ट करने के लिए इंडिया ऑडियंस मतलब आया इतना सो उन लोग को भी थैंक यू कहना चाहती हूँ मैं ये मान नहीं रही थी कि मेरी इतनी इजी बाउट निकल जाएगी वो सेमीफाइनल से तो बहुत अच्छी बाउट निकली मेरी सेमीफाइनल बाउट वो तब थी और जबकि ये तब थी उससे क्योंकि इसने उसको हराया हुआ है कई बार और मैं उसको इजी मिल रही थी इसको ज़्यादा टफ मिली लेकिन वो टफ थी ये थोड़ी इजी थी हाइट की वजह से तो क्या मेरे को बोलते हैं कि बहुत ज़्यादा शॉर्ट है बहुत ज़्यादा छोटी है कई लोग बोलते हैं तेरा कुछ भविष्य नहीं है लेकिन वो खुद मेरे दिल में है मैं उन लोगों को करके दिखाऊंगी जो मेरे को ये बोलते हैं कि मैं बहुत छोटी हूँ मेरा कुछ भविष्य नहीं है.
It is worth mentioning that Jyoti Gulia in 51 kg weight category from Haryana defeated Ekaterina Molchanova from Russia. Neetu in 48 kg category defeated Zazira Uragbaveva 5-0. Sakshi Chaudhary in 54 kg weight category defeated England's Ivy Jane Smith 3-2 and Sashi Chopra hailing from Haryana in 57 weight category put up a fine show in Guwahati beating Vietnamese Hong Do 4-1 for gold. Nearly 200 players from over 30 countries took part in the championship, which was held for the first time in India. Besides gold, India also secured 2 bronze medals through Neha Yadav and Anupama in 81 kg weight category in the championship. Such achievements have raised the bar for sports sector in the country, and at the same time, these teenagers have become the torchbearer for many young and enthusiast players. The modern game of polo, commonly known as the Sport of Kings, has its roots in the northeastern state of Manipur. The Lalok state of Manipur recently hosted the 11th Manipur Polo International 2017, which was held in the historic Mapal Kangjebong Polo Ground in the heart of the Imphal city. It is organized every year to popularize the game in India and rest of the world. We have a report.
Excitement and thrill reverberated around Manipur's Imphal city as polo players from all across the globe showcased their best striking shots in the recently held 11th Manipur Polo International 2017 at Mapal Kangjebong, one of the oldest polo grounds in the world located in Imphal. Although the modern game of polo was popularized by the British, but its origin is deep-rooted in the state of Manipur, where the game is locally known as the Sakol Kangje or Kangje Baze. However, with an aim to popularize the game in India and make Manipur a polo tourist destination, the 11th Polo International Tournament was organized under the aegis of Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association. It is noteworthy that the tournament also aimed at conserving the bonies of Manipur, which is almost on the verge of extinction. Adhering to it, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh during the tournament asserted that the state government is fully committed and determined to make sure that bonies have enough space for themselves in the years to come.
I hope that all the visitors from different parts of the world who have come to Manipur to be a part of this tournament, and the Manipur Sanai Festival will be our ambassador when they go back to their respective homes. The Manipur Polo International, organized by the Manipur Horse Riding and the Polo Association, is beginning a humble way, is now becoming one of the most important polo tournaments in the world.
Polo is considered to be one of the three forms of hockey in Manipur, the other two forms being field hockey called Kong Kangje and wrestling hockey called Mukna Kangje. The tournament is organized every year as a part of the famous 10-day-long Shanghai Festival in the state. 6 teams took part in the Polo International Tournament: Argentina, England, USA, Morocco, along with 2 teams from India A and India B, including Manipuri players, were amongst the teams which participated. Crowds from all over the world gathered in the polo ground to witness the game. The players of each team mounted on the ponies, which are as tall as 132 centimeters, to showcase some of their past techniques in hitting a small plastic or wooden pole into the goal of the opposing team by using a long wooden stick or a long-handled mallet.
It's a challenging game. They have a beautiful style of playing, and it's very simple and very effective. And so we're learning a lot in the first half of the game. Yeah, we've got a lot to make up in the second half of the game. Very special, and we're very lucky to be here. And everyone in Manipur might not realize how special this place is. So it's a great privilege to be able to be here.
It is worth mentioning that ponies are reared in the state of Manipur from decades. Lamphal Part area in the capital city of Imphal is regarded as one of the natural habitat of rare species of the ponies. The state is raising concern over the onslaught and destruction of the area that has driven the ponies out to the streets.
Today's polo is a refined form of our traditional forefathers game, which is played on Manipuri pony. That is, we call it till today as Sagol Kangje. Sagol means Manipuri pony, and Kangje means the stick or mallet. And moreover, our polo is all associated with our culture and the history. You may or may not be knowing that in every Lai Harawa, there is always a what we call rider with our traditional Sagol Kangje's dress, mallet, everything, with the decorations or saddleries of the pony, traditional one.
The tournament also saw a series of cultural performances by a group of Manipuri artists showcasing the rich cultural ethos to the world. Team India defeated the Argentina polo team and was adjudged the winner of the tournament.
Well, moving on, India's northeast region houses a number of unexplored heritage sites, and the region has a huge potentials in ecotourism sector. The recent excavation of Wangchia archaeological site in one of Mizoram has made headlines and grabbed the attention of not only archaeologists but also of the tourists from across the region.
One of the hill states of India's northeast region, Mizoram has a huge potential in the tourism sector as the region is blessed with many unexplored tourist destinations and pleasant climatic conditions. Situated in the Indo-Myanmar border, Khwaja Rophuite, or the Great Gateway in Wangzai village in Sampai district, offers an astounding rich archaeological site. Revered by locals for many generations, Khwaja Rophuite Heritage Site was officially discovered by the Archaeological Survey of India in the year 2015. The newly found heritage site holds numerous artifacts and rocks which may lead to the findings of the early settlements of the region. The Great Gateway in Wangzai village, 65 km away from the Champai district headquarters and 259 km from the capital city Aizawl, is composed of astounding rocks and carvings of animals and cluster of human figures.
There are so many remains, as such remains, so it may be called as a lost civilization or one of the biggest necropolis site, not only in India, but it may be proved in near future that it can be one of the biggest necropolis site in the world. So, biggest necropolis is in Bahrain, so far as my knowledge is concerned, and it may go beyond that. So, I have to get as such evidences in this area.
Over 100 menhirs, rising almost 15 feet tall, stood at the excavation site, left the archaeologists and the visitors awestruck. It says the villagers of Wangzai had been preserving the menhirs for years at the behest of the local Young Mizo Association Unit, a branch of Mizoram's largest voluntary organization. Meanwhile, the unearthed items include ancient iron artifacts and old pots, both broken and whole, stone plugs, structured water pavilions, ancient caves that set lights on the lifestyles of the ancient settlers in the area. The discovery of the ancestors' pathway, locally known as Pipute Lamliang, may give a gateway to the mysterious past of the northeast region.
Angai lutong po katia mizo mun lui hetia tlo thei na hun te kan nia tlo na chang sia kan tam tol te alo mong katia ma se tu na hei in chu na de te chawin ka ria.
Engulfed with lush green forests, tourists also get a chance to enjoy the serene beauty of nature. At the same time, it gives a refreshing sense of countryside as the surroundings echo with sounds of birds chirping. Such findings and sites contribute hugely to the Archaeological Survey of India. Moreover, it enhances to boost the state tourism sector.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently. To promote floriculture in Manipur, the third edition of Flower Festival, cum first Manipur Cherry Blossom Festival, was held recently at Kainu village in Senapati district. The festival was organized by the Mao Flower Growers Association and the district administration Senapati in association with several other departments of the central government. The theme of the festival was celebrating nature's abundance. The event's chief guest, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, informed that a transit accommodation would be constructed at Mao for the doctors and teachers who are posted in the region at a cost of ₹3 crores. He added that a scheme to provide safe drinking water to the people of Mao was also in the works. A high-level team of Election Commission of India, led by Chief Election Commissioner A.K. Jyoti, reviewed the preparedness for the February 2018 Tripura Assembly election in Agartala. During the two-day visit, the team interacted with representatives of various political parties, officials of the State Election Department, State Administration and Police. The ECI held meetings with various political parties at the State Guest House, where most of the parties urged the election body to ensure adequate security with a foolproof electoral roll before the elections. Elections in the three northeastern states of Meghalaya, Nagaland and Tripura are likely to be held simultaneously in February. People in Shillong celebrated the colourful Sengkutsnam festival to commemorate the renaissance and awakening of the Khasi community. The festival is also aimed at preserving and reviving the traditional beliefs and culture of the Khasi community. People from all walks of life gathered at the Waking Field and celebrated the Khasi's indigenous festival. This festival is over 100 years old and is observed annually. People offer prayers to God to protect the distinct Khasi race. In a move to aware people of government policies and welfare programs, a one-day workshop on rural media was organized by Press Information Bureau, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India at Lamyanba Shanglain Palace compound in Imphal recently. Speaking at the workshop, Chief Guest Deputy Commissioner of Imphal East, T.H. Chitra, said that media persons need to have a thorough knowledge of the flagship programs so as to avoid misleading the people. Organizing such workshop will help media persons in enhancing their capability of reporting central-sponsored social security and welfare programs, particularly the flagship programs of the government. Recently, Nagaland Chief Minister T.R. Zaliang, along with a host of state dignitaries, inaugurated the Nagaland State Guest House at R.K. Puram in New Delhi. T.R. Zaliang, who presided over the event, said, "My sense of happiness is evidence from the fact that the inauguration of it marks the fulfillment of a long-awaited dream of the people to have a new state guest house." The new state guest house has 43 rooms with well-designed suites, guest rooms, conference room, dining hall and dormitory for boys and girls. The newly inaugurated building was constructed by MS Conforce Constructions, while the architectural designs were devised by MSDK and Associates Architects. Next, we have Manipur is synonymous with exquisite handloom and handicrafts. The handloom and handicrafts industries provide employment to hundreds of artisans and weavers. To provide these small artisans and weavers with an opportunity to showcase their products to international buyers, Manipur Trade&Expo Centre exhibition was organized as part of the Shanghai Festival in Imphal.
Handloom and handicrafts has been the essential part of the economy of Manipur. These industries have managed to survive several technological leaps in the country, and their products continue to be much sought after by people. Most handloom and handicraft businesses are run by generations of a family. To help the small artisans expand their markets and reach out to a greater number of customers, Manipur Government's Department of Textiles, Commerce and Industries recently organized the Manipur Trade&Expo Centre exhibition as part of the Shanghai Festival at Lamphoi Konong Kong in Imphal. The event was aimed at promoting the local produce at an international platform and engaging artisans from other parts of the world. Graced by Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, the fair witnessed high footfall of visitors from across the state and the country.
This is the new venue constructed by the Department of Commerce Industries, Textile Commerce Industries for the state of Manipur. So this new customer has variety of opportunities, showcase the products as well for the theater and sun stars and their performance, as well as songs and singers from different parts of the state.
The exhibition also included a pavilion which showcased the handloom and handicraft heritage of various communities of the state. At the newly inaugurated Trade&Expo Centre, over 1,000 stalls were set up, which included 48 stalls from foreign countries, 25 stalls from other states, and 40 stalls sponsored by the National Small Industries Corporations. The remaining stalls were occupied by the artisans and weavers of the state.
Selling is very good, very good, very good. I sell every day. How much people you understand quality. Yeah, some people say market is no good. No, market is good. But many people same product. My product is different. Okay. Yeah, high quality thing, furniture, leather thing, leather jacket, something new. New product, a new style, and something also, and chic thing, furniture, leather, everything, yeah, come find. Yeah.
Products like home decor items, processed organic fruit items, and wooden crafts, etc. were exhibited at the fair. The exhibition brought the sellers and buyers under one roof.
I think it's looking nice. Yeah, surrounding. Whenever we are enter over there, we are thinking it's little bit. Long way only. But when we reach here, we feel something and a different type of this. Over there also, we have seen different kind of that stone. Color also very nice. Last time we have seen only in the what do you call this Hapta Kamgibung, but this time we have seen the different taste of this area also. That's why.
Moreover, with an aim to provide livelihood and to promote the traditional artisans and craftsmen of the state, the Manipur government had earlier launched Mission on Economic Empowerment on Traditional Artisans and Craftsmen. Such platforms will improve the business opportunities for small artisans, thereby empowering those at the grassroots level and enhancing the state's foundation.
Well, viewers, India's northeast region is blessed with rich natural resources, and the region is termed as one of the biodiversity hotspots in the country. People of the region are mostly dependent on agriculture and natural resource-based occupation. An international roundtable conference was held in Nagaland recently to mitigate and bring on sustainable management by transforming the traditional upland farming system in the region.
Mostly covered with lush green forest areas, Northeast region remains the powerhouse of rich biodiversity in the country. Blessed with agroclimatic condition, people in this part of the country are dependent on manual agriculture-based sector, and rice remains a staple food of the region. Over the years, the age-old practice of jhum cultivation or upland farming system, which is rampant in the northeast region and other parts of the country, has resulted in the reduction of the forest cover and caused numerous ecological problems. In a way to transform the traditional farming for intensive and integrated cultivation with time-tested climate-resilient crops and new technology, various agencies and organizations are promoting sustainable agricultural programs. In line with such programs, Nagaland hosted the International Roundtable on Sustainable Management of Jhum in Northeast India, which was organized by the state government and Ministry of Development of Northeast Region in collaboration with the International Fund for Agricultural Development in Dimapur.
In fact, this is mainly, organized for Mizoram and Nagaland. But now the take home for many states shows that every, officers or the stakeholding agency and the scientists or strategists or policymakers are looking for a solution for improvement of the jhum, which is the core subject of the community of this part of India.
At the same time, various varieties of jhum were exhibited so as to give wider knowledge and awareness on transforming the traditional jhum cultivation to the participants.
We are very pleased to share with you that out of this we have invited for only 60 participants, but we have a response from 151 participants, including 21 participants from the international agencies and national ICRs and the Mithun Research SARS, then again for Nagaland universities, and apart from that, many participants from the entire northeastern region have come.
Subtle agriculture or lowland farming as an alternative to jhum will reduce soil erosion from the hilly slopes and improve the environmental and ecology of the region, which has been degrading in the last few decades. Enriching the nutrients of the soil will lead to an increase in agricultural production of the region.
The second edition of SARA's Sale of Articles by Rural Artisans Fair was recently held in Meghalaya to promote the products of the local rural artisans at a global scale. The fair was held under the aegis of Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society in collaboration with the Ministry of Rural Development. We bring a report. Meghalaya hosted the second edition of SARA's Fair to boost the sales of rural artisans and to promote entrepreneurship among self-help groups. Organized by Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society, the fair was aimed at strengthening self-help groups across the state. The fair brought together the rural women, allowing them to learn about the urban market and interact with the consumers to understand their preferences better. Saras is organized in every Indian state where the National Rural Livelihood Mission (NRLM) has been implemented.
Through the fair, we are also promoting the local entrepreneurs, the young entrepreneurs, both from the urban and the rural sector. So the main objective of the fair itself is to provide the platform so that the urban-rural marketing can have an exchange with itself.
This is the significance.
Yes, that's the significance.
Self-help groups from almost 9 states including Tripura, Assam, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka and West Bengal put up their stalls showcasing various items ranging from handmade bamboo items, handwoven outfits and fresh organic produce, etc. One of the major attractions of the fair was the intricately designed home decor items like flowers made of bamboo and other waste products.
अच्छा, ये कितना टाइम लगता है ये बनाने में?
2 दिन।
आप लोग कितना आदमी है बनाने वाला?
बनाने वाला 5-7 में।
ये जो बनाया ये क्या है इसका नाम?
नाम टुकरी का अमला रखेगा, क्या रखेगा।
अच्छा, फ्रूट रखने वाला। ये क्या चीज से बनाता है ये? बेत। ओह अच्छा। कितना दाम इसका अभी रखा?
अभी रखेगा 500।
The famous Khasi rice beer served in traditional bamboo mug delighted visitors, giving them a chance to peek into the lifestyle of the Khasi tribe and their simpler ways of life. Gastronomes were seen relishing the authentic Northeast cuisine like the smoked chicken, grilled pork and fish, etc. Such fairs act as a platform for both artisans and visitors, especially the rural people, to get acquainted with the culture, art and crafts of different states. Events like this also promote business to business and business to consumer interactions and help small artisans expand their businesses. Well, with that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala. Goodbye and take care.